the gospel for everybody, even for my family.
Abraham Lincoln is quoted as saying that God must have loved the common man, for he made so many of them. And by that same token, the Lord must love his Asian children because he made so many of them. We have a great work to do here, and that's why we take such heart in the strong and impressive growth of the church in the various nations of Asia. We've just been in Singapore and Cambodia. In each of those places, we found a church that is increasing very impressively in the maturity of the various units. In each case, 5 or 6 years ago, you would have had a predominance of full-time missionaries from North America serving in branch presidencies. Now, in contrast, you have all Cambodian leaders, all Singapore leaders. Especially impressive was the fact that we had a large number of young Cambodian men and women in the missionary force there. The hunger of the Cambodian people for the gospel is evidenced by the fact that we had 1,022 people attend a Sunday evening fireside. And these are people that don't have cars. They walked long distances and showed up in that remarkable number.
Elder Oak's words filled me with the Holy Ghost to the point that I felt like I might cry.
I'm so grateful that I converted to be a member of this church.
Converts in this part of the world face intense pressure from family and friends, magnified by the fact that they have left another faith for a Christian church.
My dad actually warned us that if any of you become Christian, then I will disown you.
My girlfriend demanded me to leave the church to marry her. Do I follow her or stay in the church?
Your neighbors are not members of the church. They always say to us, why you go to church? It's really difficult for me. It's emotionally, because I feel so lonely.
It takes a very courageous individual, one with the witness of the Holy Spirit planted deeply in their heart, to withstand those kind of pressures.
I will continue to try to serve diligently in my calling in order to help the South District of Cambodia become a state someday.
India is a nation that has a very troubled history of conflict among religious groups. We are coming in at the middle level with many, many educated members who are employed and stable, speak fluent English, are mature in the church. The purpose of my presence in India was to create the first stake in Hyderabad in southern India.
It's the happiest moment that we have a stake in India.
It's not just for the members of this, Hyderabad India stake. As Elder Oak said that, you will be the stake president for, all the members in India.
You can say the pioneer batch who witnessed today.
When President Perkins, the area president, presented the proposition that the district become a stake, you could feel a wave of enthusiasm and the hands shot up to approve the proposition. It was an experience I'll always remember.
We have to move forward in doing more things, especially to get a temple in India.
Hong Kong is a beacon because of the temple in the sense that it replenishes and encourages and supports the church throughout Asia. Hong Kong has made a transition from British sovereignty to sovereignty of the People's Republic of China without interfering in the least degree with the operation of the temple. People are free to come from China to participate in temple worship, as they do from many other countries in Asia.
As long as I continue to do what I'm supposed to and continue keeping the commandments, we are hoping that when our 2 boys return from their missions at the end of the year, we can be still as a family.
We see the church growing steadily with the members developing in their faith and their maturity and with marvelous leadership.
Today, I witnessed that even today, living prophets and apostles walking on the earth.
I know that Jesus Christ is my Redeemer. He is everyone's Redeemer. He loves all of us.
My testimony about Jesus Christ is really He loved all His children, and He never leaves us alone.
So I know the church exactly is true. No one can change my mind, my soul, my heart. That's all I have.
I testify of Him and of this church, which has the fullness of His doctrine and the power of His priesthood.